In the first stream, in the first debate, when the TLJ was first defended, one stood, burned by the embers of adpocalypse, his mind blistered by the bullshit of essays, and tainted beyond ascension. He chose the path of perpetual torment. In his unbridled rage, he found no peace, and with boiling blood, he scoured the YouTubes, seeking vengeance against the Darktisms who had wronged him. He wore the crown of the Long Man, and those that tasted the bite of his critique named him the EFAP Slayer. Tempered by the fires of the essays, his iron will remained steadfast through the clickbait that preyed upon the naive. For he alone was the Long Man bad, the unbridled predator who sought objectivity in all quarters, dark and light, fire and ice, in the beginning and the end. And he hunted the slaves of YouTube algorithms with barbarous cruelty, for he passed through the divide as none but tisms had before. And in his conquest against the subjective bullshit of the essayists, his prowess was shown. In his crusade, the word of wolf bestowed upon him terrible power and speed, and with his might he crushed the obsidian pillars of the intellectual gaming community. He set forth without pity upon the beasts of essay channels, unbreakable, incorruptible, unyielding. The EFAP Slayer sought to end the dominion of the subjective realm. The length of his videos was uncounted. The scribes of r/movies carved his name deep in the tablets of Reddit across eons, and each battle etched terror in the hearts of the essayists. They knew he would come, as he always had, as he always will, to feast upon the tears of the tisms, for he alone could draw strength from his fallen foes, and ever his power grew, swift and unrelenting. None could stand before the horde of bad content but the EFAP Slayer. Despair spread before him like a plague, striking fear into the basement dwellers, driving them to deeper and darker pits. But from the depths of the abyss rose the Great One, a champion more massive than all who had come before, the Queen Titan of immeasurable power and ferocity. He strode upon the plain and faced the EFAP Slayer, and a mighty battle was fought across many streams. The Queen Titan fought with the fury of the countless that had fallen at the EFAP Slayer's critique. But there fell the Queen Titan, and in his defeat, the subjective horde was routed. And in his terrible rancor between worlds and through time, the Long Man found the rag who shall not be named, but in his EFAP Slayer, set to banishing all that were left unbroken by his savagery to the void. Yet as the mighty Quinn Titan fell, and dread engulfed the armies of the intellectual gaming community, the tonal priests of the downward thrust laid a trap to capture the scourge of YouTube. Insatiable even by the vanquishing of the massive one, the long man sought prey in the videos of the downward thrust, and blinded by the slow-nulled, the lure drew him in. The priests brought down the artificial barrier of blockage upon the EFAP Slayer, and in his